Good morning. It's another work week, another Monday. Now, I don't know about you, but I like to start off my mornings with a hot cup of coffee. But I thought this week, you know what? This Monday, I'm going to try something a little bit different, and I'm going to skip that conventional cup of coffee and try a homeopathic cup of coffee. That's right, homeopathy. I said, why not give it a try? Now, I'm going to start out small because this is the first time I'm doing this whole homeopathy thing, so I thought, you know what, let me take it easy. I'm going to start with a 4C, let's call it a 4C cup of coffee. So I'm going to make a 4C dilution of my coffee and call it good. Now, I have to give you a disclaimer here. I'm a scientist, not a homeopath. Okay, so if I get this recipe wrong, just cut me a little bit of slack, okay? And if I get it wrong, go ahead and send me an email and say, hey, this is the actual 4C recipe for coffee. Now, again, I'm new to the whole homeopathy thing. I'm a scientist, but, I thought, let's give it a shot, okay? Let's just try it. Now, in my quick perusal, again, not an exhaustive search of the literature, quick perusal of homeopathy stuff, I think you're supposed to take like herbs or flowers or basically anything that you want to use as a treatment, and you're supposed to like get an alcohol extract, make an alcohol extract, which that's good because as a chemist, that's something I know how to do, but I didn't have time for that. Luckily though, local liquor store saved the day because they make coffee liqueur. So I got coffee liqueur. I think it'll work. Let's get started. Now, again, not a homeopath, scientist, so I might get this recipe wrong as I'm kind of piecing it together based on, again, quick reading of some of the homeopathy stuff about dilutions and mother liquids and all that kind of stuff. So I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take a very small aliquot sample of your mother liquid and you're supposed to dilute it with water. So I've got a half a teaspoon here and I've got my coffee liqueur. And I'm going to make a small sample. I'm going to put it in my coffee cup. Whoa. When you looking at it in here, that's not very much. But again, I'm willing to give it a try. So, okay, so you just have that much. Now what you're supposed to do is dilute it with water. Okay, so, a lot of mornings I do like iced coffee, but this morning I'm in the mood for a hot coffee, so I've got hot water standing by. Here we go. Okay. Oh, might need to add a little bit more. Okay. So now this is not 4C cup of coffee. Okay. I think this is a 1C cup of coffee. 1C cup of coffee. Now this is a little bit pale. I mean, it's a light brown. I mean, I usually like my coffee to be really dark, like, depths of the sea, deep recesses of space dark. But this is not that, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay, now, again, this isn't a 1C cup of coffee, okay, but we need to use this to make eventually our 4C cup of coffee, because this is a 1C, not a 4C. Okay, so I think what I'm supposed to do next, again, if I get this wrong, let me know, homeopaths, is I take a sample of this and I put it into another cup of coffee. So I take a sample of this. Again, I'm using half a teaspoon. Okay, half a teaspoon. New cup of coffee. Again, it's not very much. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to dilute this. Okay, again, hot water. Hot water. Now to me, this just looks like a hot cup of water. But this is not the 4C. This is the 2C. So we got to keep going. Okay, so I believe that I'm supposed to take a sample from this, put it in another coffee cup. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Again, homeopaths, let me know if I'm getting this wrong. Okay, so get a new coffee cup out. Okay, and take a sample from the 2C, and there we go. Okay, now more hot water. More hot water. Okay, now this is, I believe, a 3C cup of coffee. Okay, looks like hot water to me, but we're almost there, so we might as well keep going. 4C is next up. Now we need to take a sample from the 3C, I believe, and put it into a 4th coffee cup. Okay, so here we go. Another half teaspoon. 4th coffee cup. Almost there. Never worked so hard for a cup of coffee in my life. Okay. There we go. 4C cup of coffee. Good morning. It's hot. Don't want to burn myself. I'm blowing it a little bit. You know, to me, this just tastes like hot water. But you know what? Let me give it one more taste. No, it distinctly has the flavor of hot water. I mean, there's literally no coffee flavor in the 4C cup of coffee. None. No, hot water. Definitely hot water. No coffee. So I'm thinking that this water doesn't have a very good memory for all of the other chemicals in coffee. That's just I'm just saying, just thinking about it. Maybe I made it wrong. Okay? But hot water is not usually how I start my day. And I have to confess, small confession here, I thought since I was a novice I would get this wrong. So just in case, I brewed a conventional pot of coffee. Just, because sometimes recipes go wrong and you got to have a backup. That's more like it. That's what I'm used to. Dark brown. Okay. Beautiful, delicious looking cup of coffee. Let's give it a taste. Yeah. Distinctly coffee in flavor. Coffee-like. Definitely does not taste like hot water. Definitely tastes like coffee. I think I'm going to have to go conventional coffee after all. Sorry about that, homeopaths. But again, let me know if I got the recipe a little bit wrong, or if I'm not understanding the dilution thing, because, I could be getting it wrong. Disclaimer right here, I'm a scientist, not a homeopath. Okay? But I think I'm going to stick to conventional coffee for now. Just sorry about that. Hope you have a good week.